Okay, so let's go over one of these open trade techniques right here. And there is a playlist that that you can go to where all of these trades are. But let's just see what happens here. So this is me actually trading the open. This is the first 5-minute bar that's forming right here. And as you can see in the text below, that's the open bar. What I'm looking for is the range. How high or low is the range? I would like to see it below 25 points. If it's above, then you should be careful managing your position with the 10-point scalp, and the probability and profitability of the trade is in danger if it's higher than that. So I sped up the video. So this is a buy signal right here. This is a bull directional bar on the open right here. That's what you want to see. Then you want to buy above and put your stop below. You only want to buy above if the price actually ticks higher. And this bar right here has some. Let's just go back and see what eventually the high and lows were of this bar. The low right here, 35. The high, nearly 60. That means you're going to have to buy 60 and put your stops 25 points below. That's 35. So this is just within the parameters of the trade. Well, if it does tick higher, it shouldn't go all the way down to the low right here. You could make a decision on whether to stay in or not based on what bars print after. We want to see follow through. You want to see a bull bar after it broke higher right here. So let's see what happens. So nearly broke higher right there. Then this is what can happen. It can't just trade down, make a double top like that. Then there's no signal. Then all the signals there. There's just no entry, no confirmation. Still mostly bullish on this this bar right here. So here we go. We traded higher. So I bought the bar and I had my 25-point stop. That's my default on my trading page. So I can just drag and drop this stop loss area right here. Here I've got support and resistance areas in. Often when you get a strong move on the open, it will break support and resistance. So especially minor support and resistance. So be aware of that. If you get a strong buy into resistance, then potentially it can break the resistance area. If it's very strong support or very strong resistance based on previous highs and lows, then probably you want to leave it alone. So, but if this were support area down here and you got this bar off support area, then that would just be a real good treat for the open bar. So we traded higher. Initial targets are to get my stop to break even and to get the 10-point scalp off of this trade right here. This is what it looks like when you trade. Then I usually put these arrows in, because when the trade disappears, all I'll have left is screenshots of where the high and the low, or the entry and the stop were. Then so I put in these right here for latest study of the trade. Depending on who your broker is, you probably can see your trades afterwards. So now just have to wait and let the trade play out. You can go down into the comments. I put some more information into the comments of the more recent videos, so you could you can see links for the playlist that these videos are in, and there's links to the Facebook page as well if you want to go in there and let's chat about it. I'm not a perfect trader. I'm not a trader that makes money every time all day, because I trade other than this open strategy right here, open bar strategy. So sometimes we make money, sometimes we don't, but most of the time we are in the green. So I'm still getting better at trading. But join on Facebook and you can see more about my trading in there. So this trade right here, it's stalling for a while on the open bar right here. It's not going very far. So now I'm marking out some targets that I've got potential management areas. When you get a strong bar like this on the open, often what happens is you get a 100% expansion of this bar. That means that the distance of this bar right here, that low and that high, you measure that, and then you do a 100% expansion, and then that's where we go up higher. So now price is breaking higher, and I'm considering moving my stop to break even. The entry was about 60, 59.3. So we're trading 7-8 points now. So moving my stop to break even. If it goes down here again, then well, then I'm gonna get stopped out. But looks like this is gonna break higher, and once again marking up my trade decisions during the trade to reference later. So I took some profits off at this high right here at that close, just making this trade, the open bar trade right here, risk-free trade to manage throughout the day. So that's pretty much how it goes. Just getting a directional bar, getting in the trade, getting out the trade, and managing the remainder of the position. So now I'm out, got stopped out on this pullback right here. Another way to manage a trade like this is to trail your stop below the previous bar right here. So won't go all the way to break even, but often then when price tests the entry area, then your stop will be safe below this bar right here. It's something I'm experimenting with, and has some mixed results. Often on the very good days, then you tend to stay in longer, but on the more rangy days, then you tend to get stopped out on deeper pullbacks, and then instead of a break even on your runners, then you get a loss on your runners. Something that I'm experimenting with. But this is a classic open trade right here, easy in and out. This took less than 15 minutes, and if you only trade this, then you're done after about 15 minutes. Shouldn't take much longer than that to trade. And so, well, I'm gonna call it a quits for this video right here, and I hope that you get some value out of these videos. If you do, please subscribe to the channel, and please throw it a like, so I know somebody's getting a little bit of value out of these trades, so out of these videos. Feel free to just write me in the comments if there's something you want to know about my trading, or about the open bar strategy or anything. So subscribe on this button right here, and there's some more videos you can watch. If you press these links in here, you know how YouTube works. So another open bar strategy right here. Let's just see how. So no signal, potential trading range context. So that's let's just take a look at that. The open bar closed like this right here. Bear doji. A bear because it closed below the open. Doji because it had no direction. It had almost equal tails on top and on bottom. So that's not a signal.